And Jennings lined up as the single back. Jennings going to secure the football on the toss. Here's a look at the Giants offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. The play clock's running down. Larry Donnell has the catch. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch. And you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
It's now 1st and 10. Toss play to Jennings. Gains about 3. And here's the Falcons defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers. Eli Manning will take it from the center here.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Jennings got it again. And Jennings met at the 37.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up.
They're going to run it on the toss.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Jennings able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
They need to get the play off. Did not beat the play clock.
The football sits at the 40. The Giants will take the snap from the 40. And Manning's pass will go incomplete.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up. And that tackle made by LaRon Landry.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run.
Manning dropping back to pass once again.
That's a gain of 7.
The Giants offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Jennings lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
2nd down, 3 for the first.
And Jennings is brought down.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Ready to take the snap at the 4.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
And the immediate handoff to the fullback.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
This long drive continues. Goal line defense on the field.
When you get third goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal.
It jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. They take the lead here late in the first quarter with the touchdown.
Yeah, nothing like it. Before that first quarter was up, they found a way to get in the end zone and get that score to take the lead. And, hey, that's a good feeling.
The Giants ready to kick it away. And a flag is down.
Freeman's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The Falcons will take the snap from the 40.
The Falcons offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Loss of 2 on that play. The Falcons take it from the 38. Freeman's the receiver on the screen.
He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Falcons still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. The Falcons now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Another third down stop right there, and into the second quarter of play now. We really haven't seen this offense on track quite yet.
Yeah, let's give all the credit to the defense. I like how they're playing on the defensive side. The defensive coordinator's making good calls, and they are making it happen.
Beckham is going to look for space now.
Breaks out of that one.
Allen's in on the tackle. And a run back of about 9.
The Giants offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
The Giants have it at the 24. Manning's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under.
Well, that time the quarterback, nobody open as he drops back, so he scrambles out of the pocket, and he lives to play another day. Helps the offense. Instead of taking the sack, throws the football away.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
The Giants take it from the 23.
Donnell with the reception.
They'll mark him at the 40.
Manning's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Toss to the outside.
running room. And LaRon Landry brings him down. After running it, it's second down. Jennings going to secure the handoff. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Jennings, a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. It's into the surefire hands of Odell Beckham Jr. Breaks the tackle.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Manning's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. They'll run it here. Reed's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Giants running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
3rd and 4. Going to be a penalty here.
And there's Cruz.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Play clock's running down. He'll throw it over the middle.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Larry Donnell has the catch.
That's reception number 4 for him.
The slant route is not used as much as it used to be in the NFL because defensive linemen read quarterbacks now better than ever, and they jump up to knock those passes down. But that time they didn't get it done. The slant route is caught and comes up a couple yards short of a first down.
Manning's completion percentage 70% on the day.
Press coverage all the way. 3rd and 3.
Handoff by Manning. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Jennings able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Manning's lined up. 2 tight ends set. First down at the 19. Manning's going to take off with it. Incomplete.
Manning's athletic enough to get out of the pocket. That's a really good job by him. But you have to give the defense a lot of credit. They shut down all the receivers.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Manning from the shotgun.
The flag. The defense accepts the penalty.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Giants have it at the 29.
Wants to go deep. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
We're midway through the second quarter, and they're putting themselves in good shape for halftime.
Yeah, they are. That was a nice drive for a touchdown, but I'm looking at the defensive side. It's time for the captains on the defense to give everybody else a talk and shape things up and get back in this game.
Hester, the return man here. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Falcons offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
First and 10.
And Nick's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Freeman's got it on the handoff. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
The corner step back.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
2nd and 9.
Flag is out. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. Set up now at the 32. Halftime, 2 minutes away.
First down and 10.
Jones there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense.
Ball is out. They cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
Boy, as a quarterback, you know you drive your team down the field. You got them in position to score. Then you fumble the football. The defense recovers inside the 20-yard line. That is tough to overcome.
Backs to the wall for the offense. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. But the hit knocks the ball out.
Cruz is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Second down following that incompletion.
Manning's got it in the gun. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
This is a tough situation for the offense, 3rd and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over. Well, the D-line going into that spread look, they want to get to that quarterback. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
3rd and 10.
2 hands on the football and has the catch. 3rd catch today so far.
The Falcons are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Giants will punt the football. Hester's got it now. And the tackle is made at the 48-yard line. That return's good for about 7.
The Falcons offense had a golden opportunity the last time they were on the field. A promising drive that came up empty after they fumbled the football away. Let's see how they reacted it this time.
Yeah, I think they're going to react well to it, Jim. Listen, you know, the bad is, of course, they fumbled. But the good is the plays they made, the feeling they got when they're out there on the field. They had to feel like they were dominant. So just overcome the fact that they fumbled and get down there this time and score. Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football. That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Falcons from the 27. Throws the pass. This goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
Line of scrimmage, the 27.
The Giants at the line. Dime package. From the shotgun. Julio Jones has the catch. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
The ball is just 3 yards out of the end zone.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Touchdown, Atlanta. Tammy's caught his first touchdown of the season. The Falcons for the extra point. The point after try is in the books. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Beckham's not going to test the coverage here as he makes the fair catch.
The Giants offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
The Giants now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score's 14-7. First down at the 20. Donnell with the reception. He's tackled right at the 43. The Giants use another timeout here, and they have one left. First and 10. Eli Manning out to Victor Cruz. Second down after that pass play. Manning's going to take it from the gun. Heaving it down the field. Failing to connect there. Third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Eli Manning takes it from the gun.
Looking long. Chris Houston with the pick. That brings the play to an end.
The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports.
The second half is officially underway. Beckham is going to start his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Giants just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Second down after the incompletion.
And Jennings lined up in a single back formation.
Larry Donnell has the catch. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
First down at the 37.
Grabs it with one hand.
The Giants offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
And he just tosses it incomplete.
The football rests at the 44.
Good job by the defensive line, shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
Donnell with the reception. Trufant's there that time for the tackle.
The numbers don't lie. This tight end is one incredible presence on that field.
Jim, tight ends have such a presence on the field now. You got to pay these guys just like star wide receivers.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Jennings going to take the handoff now.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Second and 8. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
Manning's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Harris all over the ball carrier.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football, and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Second down and 11.
Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Third down and 11.
Pass is intercepted.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
The give this time to the fullback.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. The corners retreating.
Freeman's taking the handoff. Johnson's the one who brings him to the ground.
Freeman's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Third down now.
The Giants defense now is going to go nickel.
midway through the third, and now the offense will take the field with an opportunity to extend the lead off the interception.
Yeah, and you know what it does when you're on offense and you get an interception or a turnover? It just gives you such a lift in your energy. You feel good about what you're about to do, and usually you're able to take it down and score.
Jennings lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Runs to daylight for the touchdown. And with that score, they now have a nice buffer to work with over this last quarter and a half.
They do, but this game is not over. Now you got to come out there on the offensive side, and you got to find a way, come up with some new plays, take a chance, and get back in this game. It's not over.
They'll take it at the 20. The Falcons offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
It's caught by Tammy. Collins is there to take him down.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Corners are backing off here.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
Gains 14. Mark him down for another reception. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They're going to run it right. Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
The Falcons' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players. Your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back, they need to make a big play here.
Stepping up, ready to go from the 7. Second and goal from the 7.
It's intercepted!
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with a big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line. Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. And now here we see a tight end who has consistently found a way to get it done, Phil.
I just wonder what, Jim, when you look at this guy today, what's it like to be so good? There is nothing he can't do, and we're seeing it here on the field today.
Manning's back in shotgun formation. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Third down and trying to get out of here with their lives. The wide receiver in motion.
Defensive line shifting to the right there.
Third and 8.
Dwayne Harris hauls it in.
The Giants on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Now first and 10. Is just thrown away. Second and 10 coming up. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Takes the hit, throws.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
They're down and 10. Looking across the middle. Intercepted. Touchdown, and this game is tight.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
Beckham's got it. Charging ahead. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Giants with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that, and they got to tighten things up here in this game.
Jennings with the catch. And Jennings is brought down. It's first down as they head to the line.
Oh, I loved it when I was a quarterback, throwing screens or throwing short passes to the running backs and watch them catch it and get those big yards. It was awesome to get cheap yards like that.
First and 10. They'll go ground. Met by Reed that time.
Jennings never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The last 30 seconds of the 3rd quarter, and it's 2nd down. Vereen, the lone setback this time. Taken down at the 45.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Giants have the football as the 4th quarter gets started. After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3.
Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
Hester's got a chance this time. Gall's there to make the stop. That return's good for about 8.
The Falcons, I have to wonder, where are they going to be mentally after that last drive when they were moving the football only to give it away on an interception? How are they going to be out there on this possession?
Well, I think it's tough. I really do, Jim. You know, nowadays, quarterbacks, it seems like all we judge them on, they throw interceptions or not. And once you throw one, it's out there. You've got to get over that mental block, and you've got to keep playing hard and aggressive football. That's the only way you can have success.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
First down at the 39. Gonna go draw. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Yeah, the draw play, it's been around forever, and it is still a valuable asset to all offenses. Make the defense think pass, you hand it off, you get them retreating, and you can pick up a few extra yards.
He's picked off again.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did, they got the interception.
The Giants stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game. Sometimes you wonder how can they drop passes in the NFL, college football, or high school, because the gloves these receivers wear, they are magnificent when it comes to helping you catch the football. So that's a big drop. When you get open, you got to make the catch. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And there's a drop.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
Vereen lined up in the backfield. The Giants take it from the 43. Beckham is going to pull in the bullet pass. First down here. Vereen, the lone setback this time. The give. Harris is there to take him down.
The game is close. It's in the fourth quarter. You're winning. You're on the offensive side. You find out if you can really run the football in these situations. That time, short gain on the run.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Trying to beat the play clock. Larry Donnell has the catch. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
This quarterback is not going to throw it down the field unless somebody is wide open. That time, nobody's wide open, so he throws it short and gets a few yards.
Offense still looking for a first after that completion on 2nd down. The Giants snap it at the 31. Out of the eye, it's Vereen. First down here. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. They better hurry to get the snap. They'll run with it again. Reed's the one who made the big stop.
The Giants offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
It's now 2nd down.
Eli Manning will take it from the center here. What a catch by Odell Beckham Jr. Has 12 on this play.
When you can't hit the quarterback and put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time. He throws it down the field for another completion.
First down here after the completion. Outside now on the toss. And Jennings brought down after picking up just a yard.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
2nd down and 9. Rashad Jennings with the reception.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row.
First and goal from the 4. And he'll hand it off to the fullback.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
2nd and goal from the 2.
There's a flag right there.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
This has been a long drive so far.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the 4th, the defense gets a sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
A short field goal try on the way.
And converts on the 3. Phil, that's a field goal that all but clinches it.
Yeah, it did, Jim. And listen, it's been an exciting day and a good day for the offense. And how appropriate that field goal drive. It just gave them the victory.
And here's Hester. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. The Giants defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Freeman's taking it on the screen. Gains 17.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch and gets a 1st down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Ryan's got it in the gun. It's going the other way, and this game is all but over.
The Giants put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on 3rd down. Just not a good play on 3rd down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
Jennings set now, split out wide to the left.
First down at the 34.
Eli Manning intended for Victor Cruz.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where neither of the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
The Giants have it at the 34. And intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
Harrison's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
1st down. Pressure on every snap now.
1st down at the 44.
Tammy the target.
And he steps out of the field of play.
In the NFL, it's all about situations now. You're down. There's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive player. He picks up some good yards and then gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
1st down at the 16.
He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way.
You go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout. Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
And Nick's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Going for it on 4th down.
They'll go for it on 4th down. Late stages. The Falcons turn the ball over on downs.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Giants offense doesn't want to do anything to screw this one up at this point, Phil. They've got the lead, and they've got the football late in the game.
Ah, you're such a positive guy, Jim. I like that comment. Go down there and tell them that. Don't screw it up. But what do you do in a situation like this? I always like to try to draw the defense off sides on first down because they're anxious, and you can take advantage of that.
Gets the handle here.
There's a flag out. Got some daylight. He's in for the touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag down. There's a flag away from the football. That touchdown might just wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure will, Jim. It's been an exciting game all day, and to score late in the game like this, to put it away, it's time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
They'll run it off the toss. No one's going to get him now. And in for the touchdown.
What a job by the offense. So little time left to drive down the field and score. That just ices the game. Nice job by the whole football team today, but especially on the offensive side.
The Giants getting set for the extra point.
Driving extra point is good.
Josh Brown about to boot it down the field.
Perhaps the best ever. Hester on the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Falcons offense comes back onto the field, and there's nothing they can do to pull out victory here. Just a snap or two, and then it's on to the locker room to explain this loss, Phil.
Yeah, listen, today was not their day. The other team was just better. Give some credit to the defense, but the offense was not sharp, and I don't think the game plan coming into today's game was the one they needed to try and run.
He's in the clear. The 10, touchdown.
Well, you get the touchdown in the last play of the game, but it doesn't change anything. The player's going to be happy about what he's done, but the game was already decided.
And the point after is good. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.